We've all heard the rumors circulating about E3 2019, how this company won't show up, or this company is coming but won't do a conference, or how another company will show up in a big way to showcase everything they've been working on. Then there's the people trying to say that E3 isn't important anymore because they are sad about their company not caring about E3 this year. Put that all together and you can tell why leading up to this E3 is one of the most entertaining ones we've had in a very long time. But we all have to admit, there's been one consistent in all of this, and that's Xbox will be at E3 and show up in a very big way. The message has been consistent throughout the year. Xbox executives have spoken out about going big at E3 and showing their fans everything they've worked on, which is why this E3 2019 is going to be Xbox's biggest E3 ever, especially with all the hints that have been thrown around indicating that Xbox is trying to really showcase what they've been working on for years. But before I go into all these hints, if you like the video, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. The support is greatly appreciated. But now let's dive into why this is going to be Xbox's biggest E3 ever. As you might have heard before, it's been reported that Xbox's E3 conference will be about 2 hours long, which for comparison's sake is 20 minutes longer than last year's conference. And if you dive even deeper into years previous, you can see that 2016 conference was 90 minutes, 2017's conference was 95 minutes, and of course, 2018's was 100 minutes long. Now, does this mean that Xbox will use the entire 2 hours for the conference? No, it doesn't, but it does mean they have a lot of time to show off a lot of cool things they've been working on over the last couple years. This could also be a side effect of Sony not showing up to the conference at all. So a lot of third-party developers are trying to get into Xbox's stage to showcase their games. That could account for the extra 20 minutes that Microsoft is putting onto their conference, but if you take a step back and remember what a lot of executives and insiders said about this upcoming E3 for Microsoft, you will realize that Microsoft is extremely confident about where they stand this coming E3. The first and probably the most important executive to speak about this upcoming E3 is Phil Spencer himself. If you remember when Google showed Stadia to the world, a lot of people thought it was an okay showing but lacked content. Well, as it turns out, Xbox and Phil Spencer were paying close attention to that conference because right when it was done, Phil Spencer himself put out a memo to his engineers saying this: "Today we saw a big tech competitor enter the gaming market and frame the necessary ingredients for success as content, community, and cloud. There were no big surprises in their announcement, although I was impressed by their leveraging of YouTube, the use of Google Assistant, and the new Wi-Fi controller. But I want to get back to us. There has been really good work to get us to the position where we are poised to compete for 2 billion gamers across the planet. Google went big today, and we have a couple of months until E3 when we will go big." This was said a few months ago, and it's something that a lot of fans should take to heart because gaming is changing before our very eyes. It's no longer 3 companies going head to head. It's multiple giant companies trying to get into the gaming market. Microsoft knows that and wants to show the fans exactly what they're all about coming this next generation. Which brings me to my last reason why Microsoft is going to go big at this year's E3. They don't want to repeat their mistakes from this current generation. We all know that Xbox One launched in the worst possible state a console could have launched in. A lot of the people that were there saw what happened and don't want to see that happen with the brand again. Especially since Xbox plans to launch a new console next year. But this year they are rumored to show off the new console specs, which will build hype for a lot of hardcore fans. But even with all of that being announced, we know that Xbox has a lot of content to talk about. We have Halo Infinite, the first main Halo game to come out in 5 years. Gears of War 5, one of the most anticipated games coming this entire year, no matter what console you're on. Gears Tactics, Ninja Theory's new game, Battletoads, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, the rumored Fable 4, new studios they might acquire, and you wrap it all up with Project XCloud, and you have one jam-packed conference that all gamers should be looking forward to. Sprinkle in some third-party games that want to have their game front and center, and you hopefully have one of the biggest conferences we've ever seen. And this is exactly what E3 is all about. It's about the new content, games, consoles, third-party games, and new technology that we will be able to enjoy coming down the road. It's why this E3 will be Xbox's biggest E3 we've ever had, and why even next year is going to be that much more important. Xbox seems to be building a great brand year after year. We are just under 2 weeks away from seeing all these cool games at E3, and I personally can't wait. I hope you really feel the same, especially if you're a gamer. But enough about what I think. Let me know what you guys think about this. Is this E3 going to be Xbox's biggest conference? Are you excited to see the next generation consoles? Is XCloud something you want to know more about? Which games are you the most excited for? Does Sony not showing up ruin the rest of E3 for you? Are you happy with the company showing up to E3? What games are you most looking forward to? Go down below and let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. Any support helps the channel out more than you know. And you can also follow me on Twitter at Zalker87. I'm always there talking games and sharing my videos. Also follow me on Twitch, the link will be in the description. If you want to hang out and chat with me, I'm very active with my chat and always playing games. I hope to see you guys there. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, enjoy your gaming. Later.